Decision 2022, and tonight the Indiana candidates for U.S. Senate faced off in their first and only televised debate. Incumbent Republican Todd Young, Democratic challenger Thomas McDermott, who's the mayor of Hammond, and the Libertarian candidate James Sceniak tackled a wide variety of issues today. They split on abortion and federal spending, with McDermott, the underdog, attacking Young's positions and trying to spark a challenge. Hoosier voters provided most of the questions for tonight, and the biggest topic, no surprise, was how to help Hoosiers struggling with inflation.
We need to stop spending trillions of dollars that will just exacerbate this problem. We also need to deregulate, particularly our oil and gas sector. If we can bring more of our homegrown oil and gas online, that will bring down the price of oil.
Like the incumbent said, spending is an issue. But unlike the incumbent, I don't just disagree with spending when it's the other side. He has spent more than Bernie Sanders and Elizabeth Warren, and it's time that Hoosiers realize that we need to do better.
Senator Young wants us to believe in Indiana that Joe Biden walked into the White House and inflation was all his fault. Senator Young's been in Washington, D.C. for 12 years and raised the nation's debt $16 trillion since he's been in office. He's the most liberal Republican I've ever met.
Senator Young, you requested
the Senate candidates also took questions on climate change, medical marijuana, racism, the cost of prescription drugs, and immigration. You can listen to all of their responses on WTHR.com, where we have a link to the entire debate. And you know, the U.S. Senate race is not the only big one on the ballot next month. In fact, Indiana voters will also elect 9 U.S. representatives, along with Secretary of State, State Treasurer, Auditor, as well as hundreds of state and local lawmakers. That's not counting the many school board candidates and school referendums. To find out exactly who you're voting for, who's on your ballot, just head to indianavoters.in.gov and click on Who's on the Ballot.